Our first game of the night is If You're a Ghost, Call Me Here. And of course, if you are hanging out with us in the Twitch chat, you can use exclamation point GOTC, and that will get you the link to the game. Again, we are playing the Windows Store version of the game, but the game is available on Steam. I want to say the first time I ever played the demo for this, it was on itch.io, so I think it is also on itch.io if you don't want to go through Steam or the Windows Store. But don't quote me on that because I didn't get a chance to look at it. But the game was given to us by the publishers and developers. So I wanted to say thank you to the publishers and developers of If You're a Ghost, Call Me Here. I really appreciate you guys reaching out and giving me a copy of the game to play on Windows PC or the Windows Store. If you're not familiar with the Windows Store, if you have Xbox Game Pass, you're playing games through the Windows Store, basically. But it all kind of like ties in together. But yeah, If You're a Ghost, Call Me Here. It's going for the lovely price of $6.99. And again, as I said, if you are here in the Twitch chat, clicking on that link there will get you the link. It is available on Steam and, of course, Windows Store. And like I said, I believe itch.io. Again, don't quote me on that. Matter of fact, let's take that time and just make sure. So that way I'm not giving out incorrect information, because I would hate to do that to you guys. So the developers get very creative on it, huh? Let me see though. Like, I love itch. I always call it itch.io. People call it itch.io. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It's itch.io to me, but you know, but I hear it both ways. And I do like itch.io or itch.io, like, yeah, however you want to pronounce it. But the one issue I do have with it, it's so hard. Okay, so it doesn't look like the game is on itch. So I'm gonna retract that when I said it is probably on, unless it's in English, but I doubt it. Let's see. I thought I played this on itch.io, but maybe I didn't. Nope, so I did not see it on itch.io or itch.io, but it is on Steam and Windows Store, so we have confirmed that. But let's go ahead, let's jump into If You're a Ghost, Call Me Here. Of course, if you're watching this as a VOD on YouTube, everything's going to be in the description box below the video. So this place sure has changed. Has it really been that long? Okay, let's do it. Excuse me. Oh, you are nervous? Very nervous. Hello, I'm Vanita Tom. I work at Black Death Meridian's Manor, but she suggested I apply here. So here I am. Here, she gave me this letter of recommendation. You've come a long way, right? Nice to meet you. I'm Aries. I'm the director of this call center. Call center? But Lady Meridian said you just have to see it. It's superb, amazing. You won't regret working there. Something like that. I didn't think to ask for details about what exactly you do here. I have requested that she be brought up to speed beforehand. Okay, Vanitas, come this way. Or is it Vanitas? I'm going with that. Like, or is it Vanetas? I don't know. What's all this? I've never seen anything like it. So many machines. This this is where you come to die. Is this? It is indeed. Not bad for something I made myself, huh? Made possible by the Black Desk research at the Psycheo Society, of course. Okay. But the practical application is all my own design. Just think of it as a telephone switchboard. You and Lady Morinda made this together. The Psycheo Society, do they do that kind of research there? I had no idea. A phone, huh? This device connects to every single payphone in the overworld. The overworld? These things can really reach from here to every phone up there. They must, right? Not like we have phones down here anyway. Yeah, it took some investment, alright. But it means ghosts can call us from up there. Your job will be to take their calls and help guide them here to the underworld. Okay, so like a Grand Reaper, but remotely? A remote Grand Reaper? Isn't that what Grims generally do? It was, until now, so they really made it a remote. We're an experimental enterprise, you could say. Can't have Grims working themselves to death, can we? Never hurts to add new jobs to the economy, too, you know? I, don't have much work experience. Being Lady Black Death's maid is pretty much it. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting something so futurist. I'm not sure I have what it takes. Whoa, so you spook easily, huh? Okay, well, let's give it a test run so you can get a feel for it. If it's too much for you, you can go back to your old job for now. I might have something else for you down the line. Eris, look, I didn't have what it took to be a Grim. But I can't just stay like this forever, can I? What about my powers? If I don't start taking chances, nothing's ever gonna change. Here goes. Sure, I'll give it a shot. Great, thanks. Right this way, Vanitas. I'll show you what I need your help with. My help? I'll help however I can. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing. You hear me? Yes, loud and clear. Okay, so up in the overworld, there are these coins only ghosts can see scattered around. Like this one. These special coins are distributed by Grims themselves. That's the investment I mentioned earlier. Wandering ghosts pick them up and call us here. I built this switchboard to make taking their calls easier. That sounds like a big investment in the overworld, alright. A bold strategy. You probably wonder what kind of calls you'll be dealing with. Alright, I'm gonna play a test call so you can hear how ghosts talk. Ready? Just listen for now. Here we go. Okay. It burns. Can't move. Help. This is my house. Can I got die in this house? Everything was so peaceful. Suddenly humans surrounded me. Salt burns. What's going on? What happened? I was just minding my own business. I never heard anybody. These humans won't let me go. I've watched them, I guess, from the shadows, just watching. They're chanting something that hurts. I'm stuck. Please. What the? Yeah. You okay, Vanitas? I'm okay, I think. Not what I was expecting. More like talking at me than with me. Is that just how ghosts talk? Those coins are only good for 5 seconds each. So the ghosts have 5 seconds to fill us in on what's happening and what they want. That's not a lot of time, so they gotta talk real fast. You'll listen to their problem and direct them to the right network so they can get the help they need. Right. So what if I mess up or if they get cut off or something? Well, for ghosts to get here, either we help them out or the Grims do. Failing that, they could turn into a boggled, cheeky but harmless, or a floater just wandering around. Worst case, they go full dweller and suffer, endlessly forever. That's a lot of pressure. It is. I think I'm gonna have to back out because that's too much pressure. Too much pressure. Yeah, I guess. I'll help you out though, so you'll be fine. As you can see, there are 3 servers set up here. Behind you, see the symbols? Yes, I do. Police officer, GPS, and an ambulance. They're marked pretty clearly. Please pay attention to the symbols depicted in each of them. To your right, the SOS network. Ghosts involved in accidents or in pain should probably be sent here. Next up, the Lost network. Ghosts who get lost on their way here. You connect them to that one. On the left, police. If an exorcism is going down, you'll want to send the caller here. Calls come in automatically and get cut off after 5 seconds. You'll get a 3-second countdown before that, though. What the ghosts want to say will be highlighted like this. Might be helpful for making the right choice. So I just connect the calls using the symbols. Is that it? Exactly. Move the left stick to select a speech bubble. When selected, the color will change. First, try select only the speech bubbles. Chanting something that hurts can't move. Okay, so I'm supposed to be playing this with a controller. Let's see if controller is nice to me tonight. Huzzah. Excellent work. With the speech bubble selected, choose the button corresponding to the symbol. Here, send this call to the police. Okay, did I do it? You sure did. Thanks, we'll try something a little harder. 6 calls to connect, listen well, and send them to the right network. 6 calls all at once? But wait, like 6 calls, 6 ghosts at the same time? Exactly. Consider it deep end learning. You can open the manual with the LT button at hand. Good luck. Okay. It burns Kim. I didn't see the last one. Work finish. Oh, that is really intense. I missed one, but I got an A. Good job. Let's see how you did. You learned quick, huh? That's great. Let's work for me training you. Well, I haven't decided to work here yet. Well then, how was your first time, Vanitas? It was even harder than I thought it'd be. My ears are still ringing from all those voices. Will I have to listen to ghosts like that all day, every day? Might be easier to just stay a maid at the mansion after all. Earache, huh? I see. We'll have to install a volume control as soon as possible then. I'll work on it for tomorrow. Say, Eris, ma'am, do you know why I was referred to you for this job? This is all really fancy, and I don't have much experience after all. I'm sure there's someone more suitable out there. I guess I should explain. So we were born in the underworld, have the power to seek out and communicate via channels, right? 6 in total, different wavelengths, etc. Grimm's guide souls from the overworld by honing in on ones their channel can find. That's why Grimms are usually really good at channeling. Or rather, that's why anyone good at channeling has to be a Grimm. Right, but you, Vanitas, your channel isn't one of the 6. Yours is special. Isn't that right, Vanitas? Vanatantum. How did you know about that? I didn't think anyone else knew about the static. Usually one can only connect to those on the same channel, but your static, you could connect to all 6. I figured you'd be the right person for this job. Guiding ghosts from the overworld with your gift. Vanitas, I want you to work here with me. Or whether I need your help. Because I was born with this static, I couldn't be a Grimm. I let everyone down, disappointed all of them. I thought it'd be best to just hide away and keep to myself, but how long can I do that, really? What would become of me if Lady Morinda wasn't around? I can't just hide like this forever. If you want something to change, you have to be brave enough to change it. My future is mine, but only if I step forward into it. Eris, I'll do it. I'll work here with you. Thank you, Vanitas. I should probably introduce myself again. Eris Morinda. I guess that makes me your boss, huh? Morinda? Morinda as in granddaughter to the Black Death Lady Morinda herself. So that's how you knew about me. Anyway, you must be worn out. There's an employee dormitory here. You should go get some rest. Bedding is all brand new, so should be soft. Enough to sleep soundly on. Yay! Eris, I'm looking forward to working with you. Me too, Vanitas. I'll be counting on you. Okay. Okay. So then I guess technically if I wanted to, I could actually go into more of the stories. I'm assuming that's what this means. Black Death, I'm all done for the day. Ah, thank you, thank you. Today's scones were exquisite. Afternoon tea has quickly become the highlight of my day, you know. You're too kind, Black Death. Do you have any idea how long you've been working for me now? I don't think I do. It's all gone by so fast. Too long, my dear. Too long. We've been together since my time at the clandestine communication organ. What was it? Ah, yes, Soul of Society. That's right. I'm really grateful to you for taking me in, Black Death. But as for where I was before, never mind that, my dear. No use treading through old memories is there. All you'll get is dirty. Still, the time has come for you to move on. I think I have arranged a new workplace for you. I dare say you might even like it. Here's your letter of introduction. Don't dilly-dally. Hit down and take a look as soon as you can. What kind of work will I be doing? Oh, it's quite spectacular, my dear. Really, truly something special. You simply must see it for yourself. Tremendously exciting stuff, I dare say. But what will I... Vanitas, no one is better suited to this job than you. I'm afraid you'll just have to trust me, my dear. Marvelous work it is, truly. Take my word for it. And let's face it, if you can't take the word of a Black Death, whose word can you take, eh? You see, she really wants me to check it out, huh? Could it be something to do with her old research, maybe? Well, if it's as marvelous as you say, how can I refuse? How indeed? Excellent choice, my dear. But do you really think I can do it? What have I told you about cowering, eh? Cowering is for cowards. Stick out your chest and meet the day, my dear. You are gifted beyond your understanding, Vanitas. And you will be fine because you always have been. Now I toast to your new adventure. Whoa, the expensive stuff, are you sure? Won't be much use to me when I'm dead, now will it? Better to celebrate life while living, I say. Here's to you and your new journey. Okay. And then midnight. So this is the dorm, huh? Hello? Anybody home? All alone. Just like Eris said, a communal kitchen. Whoa, looks like a bomb went off in here. Utensils burnt. Someone had a pretty bad food day here. It does look cute. Eris, I guess. Been a while since I had a mess like this to clean up. Alright, let's get this over with. Alright, so we will play day 1 and then move on to day everything. Phew, much better. This place wasn't originally a restaurant or something, was it? The kitchen is pretty well stocked. I can make all kinds of stuff here. Can't distract myself forever, can I? Will I really be okay here? What if my power hurts someone again? Aw. Alright, so let's do day 1. And then, we'll switch over. Good morning, Eris. Vanitas. Wow, you're up early. It's not time for your shift yet, But the real work starts today, right? I thought I'd do a little prep beforehand so I don't get nervous. I'll be in the workroom. There are loose cords laying around, so just watch your step, okay? The switchboard is really something. Crazy to think it can help ghosts no matter what channel they're in. If there were more of these machines and more staff like me, maybe we wouldn't even need Grims anymore. That's exactly what they said the first time they saw the switchboard. Didn't like the idea that their jobs might be in trouble. Called it a phantasmagoria. I'm inclined to agree with them on that. I've got no clue how any of it works, but I might know how it's powered. Honestly, we could have been up and running here a while ago if it weren't for their opposition. The Grims must have been super mad about it, huh? You could say that, yeah. But everything's okay now, right? Took some time to get approval with the Grims making a fuss. You know how it is. They're used to getting everything they want. Got the green light eventually, but only under certain conditions. What kind of conditions? Just one, really. If we don't produce convincing results within 6 months, game's over. Game over, as in this place gets shut down? So I'll be out of work in 6 months? Hey, relax, Vanitas. If it comes to that, you can go back to your old job with the Black Death. But what about you, Eris? If this place gets shut down, what will you do? Well, I'm hoping it won't come to that, but if it does, I'll have to protect the switchboard. The Psychale Society is the only place that'll be safe from Grims who want to bust it up. I think most of them have given up on that goal for now, though. I'm operating on the assumption that we're gonna be fine. Wait, bust it up? So if we go under those machines get destroyed, all your hard work and Black Death Miranda's too? That's too sad. I'll do my best to protect this call center. I appreciate it, but I can't expect you to do everything by yourself. Oh wait, I'll have coworkers there? Probably not anytime soon. Gotta stay on the Grimm's good side as much as I can, so I haven't been very public about it. I've put the word out where I could, though, in and around the city. Sounds secretive. I guess that's for the best, though, huh? It'd be nice to have some more company, though. I've asked some close friends, too. We'll find someone eventually. Until then, you'll be flying solo, but I'll help make it as painless as possible. Painless would be good, yes. Almost time for work. This could be the start of something big, Vanitas. New technology, new opportunities, a new world. We might really be able to change things for the better. A new world? One even I could feel at home in. Vanitas Ventanium, reporting for duty. Okay. Work start. Got him. Got all of them that time. I didn't miss any today. Got an S on that. Whoop, whoop. All right, let's see how you did on your first day. I had a feeling about you, Vanitas. But even I didn't think you'd nail it in one day. Unbelievable. You exceeded my every expectation. Oh, you're gonna make me blush. I'll be even better tomorrow. Only day 1 and the phone's already ringing off the hook. That means there are probably more ghosts up there than I thought. Suppose it's only natural given the Grim shortage. I gotta run some checks on the switchboard. You can finish up for the day, though. Air seems worn out. She has work to do after work. and training me on top of that. I hope she's getting enough rest. Say, when you're all done there, want to join me for tea? I'm gonna bake some cookies. Wow, sure, thanks. I've heard about your cooking skills from the Black Death. She said she'd never eaten anything as good in her life. I'll head down to the dorm when I'm finished here. Great, see you there. Well, bye for now. Voila! Cookies and tea as promised. Thanks. Munch munch. They're really good. Just what I need after today. I knew she was working too hard. Looks like adding chocolate to the cookies was a good call. Sweet things cheer everyone up. Thanks for, inviting me over. I guess I must have looked like I could use a break, huh? Some boss, right? Can't even put on a brave face for the staff. Why? Why did you decide to make the switchboard? Suppose that's the big question, isn't it? I believe this tech is the future. I'm sure of it. At least I think I am. Isn't it sad that we can only communicate with them, whichever one of the 6 channels we were born with? I mean, sure, we can communicate across long distances, but only with others on the same channel. What about the other channels? There are so many people we just can't talk to. Unless you've got time and energy to practice visible speech. Visible speech is a pain, alright. All those specific mouth shapes and noises. It's tough for some more than others. You really have to work at it to get good. The Black Death and I decided to try using technology to solve this problem. If we could design a way for people to communicate without having to rely on channels, well, it would help the Grims, right? Lighten their workload a little, create new jobs, new everything. I believe technology, put to good use, is the key to a better future. A better future for everyone. Of course, I didn't and don't have it all worked out. For the longest time, I was just clutching at straws. Had to work nonstop to make any sense of my ideas. When everyone else clocked off, I locked myself in the lab. Came in earlier every day to comb through the Black Death's research. Not that anyone cared or understood or cared to understand. Eris, listen, don't do what I did. I worked hard, sure, but not smart. I won't have anyone work themselves ragged like that. I'm proud of the switchboard, and I'm proud of myself for sticking with it. So whatever anyone has to say, let them say it. But that's my cross to bear. I appreciate you helping me out, and the Black Death for all the data she left with me. She did this all by herself with no one to help her. She seems so confident, but in her own way, she might have been just as lonely as me. Wow, it's late, huh? We've got work tomorrow, so maybe we should call it a night. Thanks for the tea and the cookies. They were great. Take some home with you if you like. I made too many. If you want, we could always do this again sometime. I was thinking the same thing. Next time, I'll bring my favorite coffee. Looking forward to it. Good night, Eris. Night. Guess I'll have some good dreams tonight. Aww. Okay. So, we're gonna go back to the title. And again, that was a little bit of If You're a Ghost, Call Me Here. And again, this is available on Steam and Windows Store for $6.99 USD. Of course, if you are in the chat with us this evening, you can use !GOTC, and that will give you a link to the game. If you are watching this as a VOD on YouTube, then the information for the game is going to be in the description box below the video. And again, a very big thank you to the developer and publisher of If You're a Ghost, Call Me Here for providing me with a free copy of the game to play on tonight's stream.